Yo, what's up? I'm here. Oh, okay. All right. Where am I going then? All right, bet. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
All right, y'all, we better rewind. We better take it way, way back. It's that No Grape gang, you know what I'm saying? Maybe take a trip into the underground.
Hey, yo, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm in your neck of the woods now, huh?
Yeah, I always order from the taco truck.
Okay.
They have some fire tacos.
So what's good? Yeah?
Bring back that sound, the kind that makes you go wow. Bass hit you with the boom pow. I'm party rocking with that old school style, bumping that underground ever since I was a child.
I lived in New York my whole life, but I just moved to Brooklyn like 20 years ago.
So essentially your whole life, right?
Essentially my whole life.
That's good.
I'm an originator, smooth flow creator, to the odd ones out, so I kicked up. I'm a clown, it's not just for show, with the beastie flow. When I rock the microphone, I'ma hit you with that boom rap, make the room slap. Let me take you away.
Oh, you see this? All right, hold on, watch this. Fade away.
Oh, wow.
Let's go, see what you got.
Oh!
That was actually close, that was actually close.
Wait, we gotta run that back. Hold on.
Black Coke, but I'm new like Mountain Dew. What's new? Stay dripping like Fiji. Overalls, one shoulder, BDG. Used to get clowned in school for my last name. Had dummies calling me Luigi.
Some Jaritos? What's the one? Some snowballs.
I messed with you.
All right. Let's go. Hey, man. All right, bro. Thanks for showing me a little slice of Brooklyn.
Yeah. Taco truck is definitely one of my favorite things in New York because you can always pass by and get however many you want. Yeah.
Well, it feels like I haven't seen you in a minute, but actually it has only been 3 weeks since we saw each other in Copenhagen. Let's talk a little bit about the year so far, because you've gone through a crazy transformation, I feel like. Playing Raze, Neon, Jet, right? Throw Yoru in there too at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Like, why did you go through it, and what are the strengths, and how has it gone so far?
So at the time, Chamber was really strong.
Yeah.
So we decided to move Jake or Ye to Chamber because it was just too good not to have.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we all know. we all know why.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Flash goes in. Spots one. Gets one. Yay!
So we shifted me to Duelist to let him play Chamber. That's one, and then two was that he felt like I was the best entry fragger on the team.
Yeah.
Which means I was the best at just creating as much space as possible for the team, so they could just run in behind me, and either if I don't kill them, then they will.
It's a pretty good vote of confidence if Ye is calling you the best entry fragger on the team.
This guy right now, and it's like, I prefer his Neon entry than any Jet entry in the world. This guy is crazy.
Another man, yet again on Neon, has come in and showed us why he's one of the best Neons in the world.
Superpowers, Jess. This guy's the Flash. I mean, he's just running around the map.
As far as like the different duels go, like the Neon now, I think most of the credit definitely goes to Chet, our coach, for that.
Yeah.
He just spent a lot of time in the server, and then showed me after like his ideology behind it. The different duels was basically a way to like, it was pretty much a cringe comp. Like it was pretty much a way to like throw off the other team. Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Or like we haven't had a Neon run at us like this before.
Evil dead. Start that.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh my God, my dog, bro. You know me, fam. Let's go, bro.
I have said, and others are saying, that you guys are now the best Valorant team that we have ever seen. That's obviously a short time period. It's not like we're putting you in GOAT status or anything like that, but because at this point, results-wise, you've gotten a third, right? The most recent at Copenhagen. You've gotten a first, and you've gotten a second place in international tournaments. Nobody else has done that. So does that cause problems for you guys, or would you rate that assessment as something that makes you feel, like you've actually earned it?
I feel like this game is changing so fast that it's hard to like even call anyone the best. Like, yeah, FPX won the last tournament, but like another tournament or another team can easily win this upcoming champs. So I don't know, it's really hard to call someone the best. I think you just gotta go by results, say this team has like the best results.
That's good for you.
That's good, it's good for us, but like that can change so fast.
Sure.
I'll just take the title for now.
Yeah. So does being, the best kind of put a target on your back, and does that make it difficult? Because I feel like at Copenhagen, maybe there was part of the reason why it was, why you fell a little short, got the third place.
It's just that a lot of teams watch us because we're considered the best, so they just know so much about us and maybe even find stuff in our gameplay that we don't know ourselves.
Yeah.
There is some kind of pressure to like have the best results possible, especially coming off a third place finish.
Yeah.
So we want to like rectify that.
Yeah.
And get better.
Yeah. You actually inspired like a lot of copycats in terms of like the neon and stuff like that. For them, it's just aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. You'll see them over peak, and they'll take the dry fights that are 50-50. Like, what makes their play style different in that sense? And also, is yours better, or is there like a mixture that's good?
So when I watch a lot of these teams like use our comps, especially the neon, I do think they do it well because I feel like they just watch. There's so much footage on us doing this particular exec. The one that comes to mind is the Fracture Long B one that everyone just knows everyone knows every single thing that's coming. They know exactly the wall that's coming. They know which stun is coming. They know which flash is coming. So that's also like a reason why we kind of got, I guess, a little stale on it, but I think they do it well.
They pioneered this composition. To get punched in the mouth for 12 rounds in a row is astounding.
You could see that in Copenhagen. We were definitely, me in particular, I was dying to a lot of dry fights because
like others going forward against you, or
or the enemy wasn't stunned, they weren't blind, they weren't stunned, they were nothing.
Yeah.
So I was just running into my death a lot of the time. I like to play the numbers game. I like to think of it as which play is most likely going to give me an advantage or benefit here. I like to avoid these 50-50s and underplays that I think are 50-50.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
I like to have fights that are only in my favor, which using FNS's utility, the Breach utility, or the KO utility.
Here's an opportunity with Sadik. He's completely ruined.
You also know when to start and when to stop, right? You're not the guy who's over peaking. And I love that about your game.
Yeah.
But also, like, you're not going for a play without your teammates' help.
Yes, I like to think of it as, even though I'm playing Duelist, that doesn't mean I just throw away my life.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if I get the first kill, but I just throw away my life right after, without like any like trade back or anything, we don't gain anything out of it.
Yeah.
Like, there was no reason to get that first kill. Like, all you did was get a trade. Like, I have to make my death useful in some way.
Yeah.
So whether that's like creating space or letting my teammate trade me, or even like getting like utility out of the enemy. Something that really resonated with me was that Chet told me like I was a duelist that didn't throw my life away. Like, I'm wow, you see that too, Chet? Like, damn.
Omar, go B now, go B now.
Playing with a lot of people over my career, and like even in CS and Valorant, you kind of learn how to work with people. Like, it's people skills. There's a lot of people skills in esports, I feel, that people don't really get.
Yeah.
Just because two players are good doesn't mean they're gonna play with each other. They have to like each other. That's number one. Yeah, chemistry goes a long way. Especially in the FPS games, I feel like chemistry goes a very long way. For example, me and Crashies. Crashies and I have played since the start of Valorant. Like, you can see in our, there's this round. I always have these rounds that come up, for example.
You have like a photographic
so
memory or
there's
something.
2v1. I remember we were in 2v1. I was in 2v1 with Crashies. It was on Bind, B.
Yep, ready? 3, 2, 1.
I remember we were just moving around literally as a unit.
Hold, swing.
We took every fight together.
Perfect. Come on, baby, you're
Chet always says, don't forget to calm, guys. Like, never assume, and always calm. So we always calm now, but with me and him, we're usually moving before the words are even said.
Yes, awesome. On there.
I've felt that way with a few teammates in my life, but it's so rare.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how I know, like, we have chemistry.
Like a satchel?
I watch your comms videos a lot, and you're actually kind of on the quieter side, I would say. What is your like spot within the team in that regard?
When I'm alive, I try to calm which exec I want.
Yeah.
If I feel like this exec would work better than what was called already, I'll be like, John, like, can we do this instead? And he'll give me like a fast yes or no.
Yeah.
I like to play reactionary. So for example, when there was a round against PRX that happened, I remember on Fracture, we were running an arcade strat. It was pretty much me just rushing arcade into site. We were pushed somewhere else on the map, and then I come, let's take CT right now instead of site, because I knew they were playing site and not CT.
I think I remember the round.
Can we take CT? Take CT! You said so. You guys go CT.
Take CT, guys.
We just held CT for the entire round and went like that.
Austin, can you flash CT?
But that's like my role to calm that, to like switch the routes a little bit because of something else that's happening on the map. And it's too hard for FNS to react. So I have to make that judgment on my own really quickly, and it works out.
One enemy remaining.
Are you hungry every time you go down to a team? Because right now you're 7-0 in revenge matches against teams that just beat you.
I only started thinking about that when like I saw it on Twitter. Like people started talking about revenge match. I was like, what? But I guess it does make sense because after every match, especially in Iceland, we would just go to the practice room. Like Chet would just pull up the VOD and just be tilted, like just slamming his ass all the time. And we're all turning around, I was like, what is he slamming his desk about? I'm like, this guy. So yeah, we would always like watch the VOD back, especially after our loss. So for example, against Loud in Iceland, we lost them in the upper bracket final the first time, and then we adjusted for the grand final. So one of the adjustments on Ascent, which was one of the maps we lost, we were just giving them so much space, and this Jet was just dashing in on us, this flash was coming.
The explosion out of Loud is perfectly timed. They take the space, the duels.
So we decided we're gonna play more aggressive, not let this execute happen anymore.
Yeah.
And it worked out for us.
Now bring it around back with that beat that is talking. Young MCs on the
And Victor does deliver.
healthy breakfast before I get my luncheon. A glass of OJ and a Captain Crunch Crunch and I'm hot.
Oh wait, the underhand! A little gift set from the gods!
Now stop. Make them drop.
OpTic Gaming build their legacy brick by brick!
Call up the 90s and give them a ring. Told them they might just have the next big thing.
You know, we talked about how you guys are potentially the best team that Valorant has seen, but the biggest blemish so far is that you are, I think, 0-4 in series against EMEA teams, which hurts. Is there merit to that narrative?
I do want to say there's no merit, but it has been 4 series, but all 4 series have been close.
Still an 0-2.
But okay, FPX stomped us. FPX definitely stomped us. Yeah.
So one matchup I'm looking to see if we get in Champions, to see if we get that revenge arc going. What made FPX a difficult opponent in that lower bracket final?
They were just better than us, flat out. Like there's just no way to say it. They're just better.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think that's nice that you're able to just say that candidly. Because I always thought of OpTic as this team that had this bravado, this confidence that you'd never catch them saying that. But that has changed this year as well. Like I don't want to say the villain arc, but I feel like going into Copenhagen, everybody was rooting for you. When what feels like maybe the first time that's actually happened. Like we were really cheering for OpTic.
Yeah, let's be honest, because Sentinels wasn't there.
1, 2, 3, go! Yeah, we get delinquent. Running like a regret.
Victor just runs at him, spams it in his face.
We're going to Istanbul. A lot of people are expecting you to have, a good performance there. How are you feeling heading into that event? Is this a good OpTic heading into it? Because obviously you're taking a break now.
I think everyone's gonna be good after this reset, and hopefully we go into it swinging. We definitely want the 2P, but I hate going to tournaments thinking like we're the favorites or like we're gonna win or like we have to win. I hate putting that kind of pressure. I try not to think we're gonna get first, taking it game by game, to be honest, because if you can't beat the team that you're playing tomorrow, you're not gonna beat the team you're gonna play in the grand final if you make it there.
Yeah.
Try not to think about the result too much because in the end, we're playing a video game, literally. That's what FNS, like that's one thing I'll take from him that he always says is that we're literally playing a video game, guys. There's people out there doing brain surgery. Like, why are you nervous? Like, yeah, you know, like, so we just take it game by game. Like, who cares about the expectations?
Sure.
We just play.
All right, man. Well, thanks for taking the time to sit down. That was awesome. Looking forward to see if you guys can do the 2-time because that's the big story, right?
Of course.
What's with your form, bro? Come on, man. See me.
I got you.
Oh! I see you. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Yeah, I'm big, dog. Oh! You got my head.